All right, well, today we're going to be doing some maintenance on the Feel Free MOKEN 10 PDL kayak. It's the one I tournament fish out of, and today I'm going to be taking the wheel out of the back of the kayak. I've got some fishing line wrapped up in it and stuff like that. Probably needs to be replaced, but I just want to do some maintenance on it, get it out, get all that fishing line out so that wheel will spin better while I'm pushing it down into the water or bringing it back up to the truck. So let's jump into it real quick. All right, so as you can see inside there, I've got fishing line and everything up in there, and the wheel is about wore out, but you can see that thing does not spin well. You can see now there's the fishing line. It's all wrapped up in there, and I just need to get all that out so that wheel will spin better. So let's get the tools and get started. All right, so don't mind the mess. I've got a lot of stuff going on the kayak right now that I've purchased over the last couple weeks, but what we're going to need for this project is a flathead screwdriver and a 10mm Allen head. All right, so to get in here, you're gonna have to get in. There is a washer and then a plastic bracket right here. Now, that plastic bracket has a groove in it that you're gonna set this in, and then you're gonna stick that 10mm socket in there. And now this side is reversed, so it is gonna be the opposite of righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So get it in there. As you're spinning that, that's going to start coming out right there. Now to the other side, it's going to be the very opposite. Now as you can see, I'm trying to get, may have to move this a little bit till I find it. Okay, there it is. Nope. Once you have it, there we go. Gray on the right side. So that's coming from the back of the kayak right here. This being your right, and this being your left. You're gonna have the black one on the left. That's gonna be the opposite of righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And the one on the right, which is the gray one, that is the righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Now you're going to take your screwdriver and shove it through. There we go. And there you go. Now your axle's out. All right. Now to taking out the wheel. All right. You just pull the wheel, and unfortunately both of those fell out. But you just pull the wheel down, and pretty self-explanatory. The black goes with the black and the gray goes with the gray. So over there, over here. Now look at that wheel. That was everything that was inside that wheel. That's crazy. That's why that wheel was having so much trouble spinning. All right, now that I got that wheel, now you can see that wheel's pretty rough. I've used it quite a bit, run through some ugly areas, but it's still, you know, there's no holes, no puncture wounds. So I want to keep using it until either it falls through and there's holes, or until the wheel just comes off. So let's get in here and clean this out a little bit. As you can see, it's pretty dirty up in there. It's pretty nasty. Not terrible. I just want to make sure I get all that fishing line and everything out, and get everything back to where it needs to be. All right, so now we're going to put the wheel back together. You're going to take, now what I was talking about earlier, as you can see right there, that's where you're going to have to get that screwdriver in and put the screwdriver, the flathead, inside that, so when you're twisting, it's holding it. And it's even got an R on it. I don't know if the other one has an L. Yeah, actually. So if you're looking at that, R and L on the top, so you know where these go in. All right, so stuck the black part in first on the left. Stick the inserts in here, and then next the wheel. Once you get the wheel in there you go. Wheels in, like so. All right, now that that's all in there, we're going to go back to our screwdriver. We're going to find our spot. Tighten this back up. Now move over to the other side. Tighten it up. Now it's going to go the opposite way, don't forget that. Alright, so if you're going to take that wheel out and replace it, or you're just going to do some maintenance on it and clean it out, like mine, you've seen all the fishing line that was stuck up in it. I'd say most of everybody's kayaks are the same way. It just got to where it wasn't spinning real good. It rode down there good, but when it was sitting up here, I couldn't spin it. Now I can, free spin it. But pretty simple. Flathead screwdriver, 10mm Allen wrench, and that's about it. You just go through them steps, wheel come right out, go through the steps again, put it back in reverse, and it's pretty simple. Hope this helps anybody out replacing this wheel or doing any maintenance. You guys have a great day.